guys, it is, well, today was kind of a day off. The kids are off from school, so I took the day to be home with them. But we did actually go into the salon for a few hours this morning to get some work done. So it has been quite the productive day. But I thought I would show you guys something. I don't think I've shown you this before, honestly, unless you've been sitting in my chair and you know exactly what I'm talking about when I'm doing NBR and I talk about placing the hair. So what this is, the first thing I do is the beadwork, which is the row of little beads. They're tiny little 2mm beads, and they're connected with a piece of thread, and that is how we connect everything to your head. So it has minimal points of contact with the beads. They're only like usually 10 to 15 beads per row. So then what happens is we stitch the hair onto that row, that track, that beaded track. So first though, we need to place the hair and make sure everything looks great. It's exactly where we want it. The color's laying the way we want it to look. And so this is obviously not really how it's going to look because it's my practice mannequin. But I thought I would show you, let me turn this around. So I thought I would show you exactly what it looks like when I'm placing the hair. So under here is the beaded track. You can see that. That little white thing is a bead. And normally I don't use the ash blonde color, but this is for my practice, and that way I can see exactly where everything is. So these pieces, I lay them in place and then see all of those beads. And then I stitch in between those beads, and you have to be very, very careful that you're not getting crosshairs or anything in the stitches. But this is how I have it placed today for my practice row. So you can see I would never put black over blonde over coppery blonde hair. But this is how I lay it in there so that I can see, make sure everything is balanced. Okay, yep, those meet the same beads. And then what I do is I start doing my stitches. So I thought that would be something really interesting for you to see. There's so much that goes into natural beaded rose extensions, from getting your hair color right on point. I customize the color on the extensions to match what we have done for your natural hair, and then the beadwork, the placement, figuring out how many rows you need. That is all dependent on what the result is that you're looking for. If you don't want to add any length at all and you just want to fill things out, what you're going to do is fill out the application, and then we'll decide if that's really what you're looking for. It's funny because a lot of people are like, oh no, I don't want a lot of hair, I just want one row. But if you're looking to change your hair length, or you have serious short areas in the front or the sides, you have to have 2 rows. Otherwise that hair doesn't cover. It doesn't fill in those spaces that you need. So if you need 2 rows, we're going to do 2 rows. If you need 1 row and a mini because you have a little weird shelf in the back, then that's what we'll do. So that's how we decide how much hair you need, how many rows you need, where to place those. And I've learned so much by being in the mastermind these last it's been 6 months, actually, almost 6 months since I joined the mastermind. And just something as simple as how I'm pinning and placing the hair and how I'm sectioning each row, it has changed so dramatically the results that I give my clients. It's been really, really amazing. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, I do natural beaded rose extensions at my salon in Corning, Strand Salon. I'm on Market Street. And you can click the link in my bio, and that will get you directly to, actually the link on this is directly to the application. If you want to know more about NBR and my journey and see some before and after pictures, you can scroll through these pictures on Facebook, or you can go to my blog. It's beautybylindsay.blogspot.com, and that way you have tons and tons of stuff about natural beaded rose. I think there's some videos on there too. And I'm updating that weekly. So there's lots of cool stuff on there. And then on every post that's about natural beaded rose, there's a link application right in the post, or at the top of my blog, there's actually a page called Apply for Natural Beaded Rose. So if you want more information, there's plenty there to find. And if you guys have any ideas for what you'd like to see on my Facebook or my lives or my Instagram, or what you're kind of wondering more about that I can share with you, just give me a message below and let's see what we can do for you, okay? And remember, I can't give you any information unless you fill out the application. It's completely free, no obligation, free consultation, but you've got to fill out the application so I know that you want some hair, all right? So I will talk to you guys later. As always, I will catch up with you tomorrow, and if you need anything, let me know. All right, guys, have a great night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.